Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Note Investing Made Easier, the podcast that we come on every week and talk about various note topics, within the industry. And today, I mean, goodness, we're going to start it out with a very special thank you to the men and women who have served our country in the military, as it is Veterans Day.
Yeah.
We owe you a great deal of gratitude. Goodness, I can't imagine, the amount of dedication and commitment that so many men and women have endured to protect our freedom and keep our country safe. And so we definitely honor you. Shawn, anything you'd like to say on that?
No, I agree, Martin. I mean, we wouldn't be able to operate our businesses, our livelihood, take care of our family if we didn't have a military that was out there protecting our freedoms and our rights. People who are trying to take it away from us. So we can do what we do because of them.
Absolutely. So a few announcements to be made before we get started. We have the mastermind is 50% sold out. That is on December 4th and 5th here in lovely Sarasota, Florida. There's a tropical storm going on right now. However, hopefully that'll pass by December 4th and we'll have some sunshine. It's just gorgeous, 82 degrees. So you're going to love the weather if you're coming in from out of town. We also have and the mastermind is for people that have up and running note businesses. We also have the Note Investing Fundamentals workshop for people starting in the business on December 12th and 13th in lovely Sarasota as well. So we look forward to having a few of those groups coming into our new office space. It'll be all set up and ready for you guys. We also launched our new website, Note Investing Made Easier. It's been redesigned, so come and visit and let us know what you think. There's a bunch of new topics and content that's loaded up on the page. And so with that said, let's get into today's topic. So originally we had set up for to discuss managing your portfolio for success. However, we're going to do an entirely new thing. We're going to make an announcement in that this Friday, as in 2 days from now, we're actually going to be closing down the Note Investing Made Easier group that I started in 2017, 3 years ago. And we appreciate everything that this group has provided, provided for us, in terms of content, in terms of community over the course of the 3 years of having it up and running. We owe a great deal of gratitude and, to all that have kind of contributed and been a part of the group. The truth of the matter is, this is something that I have put about 6 months worth of thought into, and it's not a decision I'm taking lightly. I'm actually personally leaving Facebook on Friday as well, as what I have in terms of ethics and what I feel personally is not in alignment with Facebook, what I feel their company is about. So personally, I've been distancing myself from Facebook for a while, but as a company, it's also a business decision that we're making as just there's an increase in liability out in the space right now, and that's just a fact that needs to be addressed. Shawn, I don't know anything you want to say on that.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. I know this decision weighed on you for many, many months now on leaving Facebook and closing down this group that you poured your heart and soul into for years and have done a fabulous job. I mean, look at the number of people that have joined this Facebook group. So this is definitely, I know this was a big decision for you, and it's, you know, kind of a sad point, but I think we're on to bigger and better things, right? And for us, honestly, there is a lot of risk with putting the content that we've created on Facebook. We're anticipating more regulations coming down in our space for the next few years. We're anticipating, you know, potentially frivolous lawsuits and stuff like that. And the last thing we want to be doing is discussing our business openly on a platform like Facebook, who will undoubtedly, you know, use it against us at some point in the future. And so totally on board with this decision. And I know it was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean we're going to continue doing what we do, you know, from a mentorship standpoint. You know, we only mentor a few people at a time. It's not something we do in some mass level. We're very careful, very selective about who we work with, as well as, you know, individuals that come to us, and so that's very important as well to be noted. So we're going to continue, you know, servicing the community from a training perspective, but it's going to continue to be on a very selective level. Now, you know, our node operation is still, you know, moving full steam ahead. You know, we hired a controller last week, and you know, she's been amazing. I think 20 years in as a controller, you know, with experience. So she's coming in and really just kind of elevating our company and taking it to the next level. So from a training perspective, you know, we're still going to hold these podcasts weekly. You can check us out on YouTube. You can check out those videos on YouTube, as well as we have a company group page on LinkedIn called BQuest Funds. If you just look up BQuest Funds, you can get more information. So if you're coming to us with interest in investing in our income fund and you're accredited, then you can check out our 506c income fund, BQuest Funds, and you can get information. And we'll be making posts and sharing to the community there on LinkedIn. So those are really two ways to get in touch. Go ahead, Shawn.
Yeah, and through the website, you know, you can stay in touch with the BQuest Funds at www.bqfunds.com, and so that's, you know, information on the fund. But on a regular basis, like we actually put a post this week up on our LinkedIn page for BQuest Funds. If you follow us on LinkedIn, you'll see that we're raising $2 million this month into the fund to take down a portfolio of loans that was offered to us exclusively, yeah. And so we're in the middle of raising about $2 million. We actually have about 1.2 already committed, 11 days into the month, which is good, but we're trying to hit our $2 million number by the end of the month. And so if any accredited investor is interested, hit us up, follow us on the LinkedIn page. You'll get regular updates on activity, deal flow that we have that we're trying to fund, and you can reach us out there. But this podcast, mainly folks on YouTube will access us. And so if you're not a subscriber of our YouTube channel, do it now. You know, just look us up on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. You'll be notified of all the podcasts that go out, and you can stay connected with us there.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're actually going to be doing two separate podcasts, you know, at some point in the near future. One that's going to pertain to training, and one, you know, topics that are relevant to you know, individuals that are growing their note businesses. And then we're also going to do, you know, more passive investors that are on the accredited side. We're going to focus a podcast on that as well. So we're going to branch off the two. So, you know, sometimes they commingle, but most of the time they're separate. Yeah. They're separate, you know, topics for separate types of individuals. So I would just say that us closing down the group is a again, it's a long decision that I've kind of prayed on and thought on for a number of months. It's not a reflection on what I feel is out there prevalent on Facebook. It's just my own opinion. It's just Shawn and I talked about it as well. It's what our view is in the note space. There's an increase in liability that's just out there, and with a new CFPB head coming to about with the potential Biden-Harris presidency, we just don't know how all this is going to play out. But one thing we do know is that we want to be ahead of it. We want to be one step in front of all of this and not be in reaction mode, figuring it out on the back end. So this is why we're making the decision we're making.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. Especially all the veterans that are out there. God bless you guys and gals doing what you do. We are far from being unapproachable right now because we're moving from the Facebook platform. We're going to be as approachable as always. People that email me, call me. I mean, I talk to people all the time. So always going to be approachable. If you have needs from a training perspective, from a passive investment perspective, we are here. Go to BQuest Funds on LinkedIn. To join as a passive investor. If you have interest and you're accredited, go to our YouTube channel, Note Investing Made Easier, if you want to check out videos pertaining to potential starting a note business for yourself. And with that said, thank you very much from Sarasota, Florida, and Shawn from Denver, Florida, soon to be Sarasota in a few weeks.
Thanks, Martin.
Take care, everyone.
See you.